Morning, medium latte, extra hot, episode 4. Okay, so yesterday something pretty insane happened. Have you ever been ripped off by a trader? Have you ever been charged extortionate rate for something that is just a relatively inexpensive thing? So my client, I arrived to see that she'd taken all the furniture off of the patio and put it on the grass. The grass that we're about to cut. A lot of kind of patio stuff. And she said she's had a nightmare of a day. I was like, okay. Well, I said, I talked to my client, so I said, hey, so what's happening? She said she had a guy booked for pressure washing. He turned up and his machine wasn't working. And I was hoping that it'd get it all done before you arrive so we can put all the furniture back on the patio so you can cut the grass. And she said she's had to find another guy. I was like, okay, fair enough. And she said, look, do you want me to move all of the furniture back on the patio so you can cut the grass? I said, look, she also mentioned she's got another guy coming to quote. And I said, look, instead of putting it all back on the patio, why don't we just cut one side of the grass, then move all of the furniture over to the cut side, and then I'll cut the other side. Then it saves you having to take it on and off the patio for the new guy that's doing the pressure washing. She's like, okay, if you're okay with that, that's fine. So we did that. I cut the grass, we moved it all over, and then around about that sort of time, the guy to quote for the patio, the different guy, come to quote for the patio arrived, and he seemed okay, seemed like a nice guy, and I was there listening to everything so I could hear, and he said about 240. And then my ears pricked up. It wasn't crazy over what, you know, and I looked at her, and they agreed the job, and she said, oh, he'll do it right now. And he went off to offload his tools, so it was left with me and the client in the back garden. And she looked at me, and I said to her, well, how much is what exactly is he doing? And he said he's doing this patio, he's doing the little square at the end of the garden, and then the side path, not the driveway. And I said, that's a little bit steep. I said, what was the other guy charging? The guy that came before. She said, oh, it's a lot cheaper than him. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I said, okay. How much was he charging? So, $440. The guy before was going to do it for £440. And I said, that is insane. That's like total rip-off. And you think you're saving money for $240? I said you could probably get someone to do this for like $150, $170. And she's, oh, I didn't really know. I said, she goes, do you think I should maybe speak to the guy? I said, it's up to you. It's completely up to you. But I said, maybe try for 200 or something, because you've already agreed it. It's a little bit, and he's offloading his tools. He's kind of in a position, but you know, he hasn't started, so go for it. So she went back straight through the house, back to her thing. And then like within seconds she came back. She said, oh, I said 175 to him. And he said, oh, let's do 200. So they compromised on 200. So she saved 40 quid on that guy. And she saved another 200 quid on the freaking guy who was trying to rip her off. And this is a small patio. This isn't a big patio. It's tiny. They'll have that done in like 2 hours. Maybe 3 max, but 400, man. Whoa. That's it. Have you been ripped off? And I was a little skeptical of these guys. They were pressure washing while I was doing the garden, and she had her door wide open. I said, you don't know these people, and I'm thinking to myself, you might want to close your door. But they seemed nice enough, and so I was there to keep an eye on in case they were dodgy. And then I'd finished before them, so I packed up all my tools and I said goodbye to the lads. I said, see you lads, have a good one. Said goodbye to the client and went to go to my van. And then the man, it was an old man and his son. The old man came running out and said, "Oh, is that your strimmer in the back?" And I'd left my strimmer in the back, and they, bless them, they came out and told me, and they could have stolen that if they wanted to. They had the option. Do you know what I mean? If they were dodgy. So I grabbed that and I thanked them very much. I said, "You need to," and it was the young boy that noticed. So I packed that back in the van and I went back to the client. I said, "Look," I told her what happened. I said, "Look, they told me that my strimmer was in the back." I said, "That's a good sign that they're honest men." Put it that way. And she said, "Oh yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for your help." And she got lucky. She got lucky. That first guy, his tools weren't working. And he offered her 700 to do the front as well, the drive. And the drive's small. So basically he's gone 300 quid for the driveway. And then 400 for the back, 440 for the back. Damn! Whew. That's it today. I'll see you. I'm not going to be posting on Sunday. I'm going to be off on Sunday, and then I'll be back on Monday for episode 5 of medium latte, extra hot. Have a good weekend.